kindergarten through second grade category. First place award goes to Kendall Deegan for his artwork, My Dad. Thanks, Kendall. All right, second place goes to Olivia Johnston for her painting, I See You. And third place goes to Natalie Conkright for her batik, Sister Flowers. And finally, our honorable mention goes to Christopher Lano for his painting, Singing Jay. You'll get your ribbon when you get your paper back. All right, in the 3rd through 5th grade category, our first place award goes to Maria Lano for her wood carving, Dancing Fire. Second place goes to Tyler Budd for Sea Turtle. Third place goes to Timothy Lano for his painting, Michigan Sunset. And finally, our honorable mention goes to Anna Basai for her giant sculpture, The Artful Mind. All right, 6th through 8th grade category. First place goes to Abby Olson for an unpronounceable painting. Second place goes to Matthew Johnson for Mystical. And the 3rd place award winner is Ella Hardy Spittle for Homage to Salvador Dali, which is hanging right here. And our honorable mention ribbon goes to Arno Riallo for Up, Up, and Away. Yay! 9th through 12th grade category. First place award goes to Alyssa Chalker for Still Life. Thank you. Second place award to Andrea Bodenberg for her mosaic, Gorgeous. Might not be here. All right, and third place goes to Carolyn Bonin for another unpronounceable title, but it's the trumpet player drawing. And our honorable mention ribbon goes to Danielle Branham for Mama Don't Take. And then out of all of the entries that we had this year, one was chosen for the Arts Council of White Lake Award, and that goes to Kate Conkright for Flamp. And that is our awards for this year. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. We're going to have our award presentation here on the adult side. Adult side, that's good. Okay, and here are the checks.
Alrighty.
Okay. First, I just want to mention our sponsors, because without the sponsorship in the community, we wouldn't be able to put on such a nice reception and such nice prizes. So our juror sponsor was my dentist, Dr. Joe Ferguson, right down the street. The Arts Council of White Lake helps us in more ways than I can say. They're always there. All kinds of advice, help, technical things, and staffing. The volunteers from the Arts Council are extremely helpful to this gallery, helping us have somebody at the desk every day, and on and on. Dr. Peter Blackburn of North Muskegon, Michael A. Poland of Raymond Financial, the Corner House over in Whitehall, Sweet Traditions over in Whitehall, Mike Guinan, Appraisal Services, White Lake Family Dentistry in Whitehall, and the Co-Optical Eye Care Express down in Muskegon. So these are the people that have helped put this on, and please patronize them because their heart's in the right place. Okay, now to get to the actual awards. And I thought it would be nice for Aaron to say a few things as our juror. And it's really interesting and not difficult really, but it's very selective to find just the right person to put an exhibit together. There's much more behind it than just taking entry fees and filling out forms and filling the walls up with things. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. And the judging process itself is, of course, very subjective. And I'll let Erin speak for herself, but I just want you to understand that a juror really sets a tone and a theme, taking raw material and forging it really into a show that makes some kind of sense. And this is a very powerful show. This is excellent work. We're blessed in West Michigan to have this many really good artists. It's phenomenal. So, Erin?
Thank you. That was a wonderful introduction. Thank you. So it was my pleasure this year to select the work that went into the show and to select the awards. I commented in my statement, which I probably you guys are happy that I'm not one of those readers of statements, right? Because I kind of babble on quite a bit when I write. But I will mention that I thought it was really interesting. The fact that when you look at all of the work in this show, and really all the work that was submitted, there's a clear reference to the environment. You can see it ever so much present, in terms of trees and plants and lakeshore photographs and that kind of thing. But you can even see it in a lot of the abstract work, and certainly in all of the work that I selected, a real evidence of the artist's environment and that being a big influence on the work itself. And I thought that was especially interesting. I know that the title of the show is Changes of Season, but I looked through all the documentation and I couldn't find a requirement for that reference to the environment. I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess, it's so ever present, especially on a day like today, right, that we're influenced by the environment. I did have a pretty big task. I did need to edit out quite a bit of the show that was submitted. There were about 120 works that were submitted, and I was given a rough number of around 70. So that was a lot of work that I had to sort of pick through. And I hope that I wasn't ruthless or evil or anything like that. Although, I know, because I'm an artist myself, I know that I've felt that about a lot of jurors. So I'm going to go ahead and bear that. If you guys feel that, do it through evil stares. I'm going to start, we've got to have the build up. So I'll start with the ACWA Arts Council of White Lake Award, which I selected Jilly Burns' Twilight Moon, which is the glass piece. I'm not sure where it ended up, over in the corner.
Congratulations.
I really like that in that work. It seemed that there was some kind of ice presence with the colors. I kind of read maybe more into it than I don't know if Jilly was actually thinking about that. But it seemed like a little bit of algae, and so I was looking for a sign or hope of spring. So I don't know if that was, you know, something that she was thinking about. But anyway, I really liked that piece. Third place award, I selected Victoria Veenstra. Is that how you say your last name?
Yes.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
Thanks.
Victoria's piece was Medieval Magic at the Hearthstone, which is a fascinating title by itself. I think maybe I had a pretty good sentence in here. I find this piece conceptually challenging, aesthetically rich, and candy store rewarding. So I thought that was maybe appropriate for that particular piece. Let's see. Second place award I awarded to Nona Bushman.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you
Thank you for selecting Julie.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Nona's piece was confetti, and you can actually see she's got another beautiful piece around her neck there. Confetti, I was really excited about sort of the mixture of color and marks, and I felt that one especially was whimsy, and I maybe babbled on a little bit too much about you know, accessing that joy in the creation of that work. I felt like she really enjoyed what she was doing, and so I thought that was especially interesting, that piece. So nice job with that one. And finally, the first place award winner is Elle Gaudra.
Ellie. Ellie Goodrow. Ellie, congratulations.
I really messed up her name there. I'm sorry. This piece was really, really interesting to me. I think, you know, I think when you look at it, you're kind of, from far away, you're expecting this sort of typical, maybe winter landscape scene. But when you look closer, you have these little instances of plastic bags that say thank you. And you know, I know that we all hear things almost every day about the environment, and I thought that this piece really approached that sort of conflict really in a clever way. And so I was really interested in this piece. I also love the way that she broke the mat by drawing over it, and I thought that was really interesting. I think maybe I probably tied too much into that too. When I wrote about this, to me this spoke of our ultimate inability to confine nature, which in the end may provide us with a bit of hope after all. So that was what I was saying. So thank you all very much.
Well, there were just two other honorable mentions, and they are honorable, and we'll mention them. So, Eunice Terrera, My Isabella in oil. Is Eunice here?
Yes,
Excellent. Congratulations. And Lon Hefji, did I pronounce that name correctly?
Good enough.
Good enough? Thank you.
thanks for remembering.
Okay, and so again, there's every single piece in here goes to make this the whole of what it is, and it's just like if we went to see a movie, there's a director, and Aaron was the director, and and you know, and the individual people play their parts, and so this is a real strong exhibit, and I hope as I will, you will just have a feeling. And the change of seasons motif that this is really basically, hey, let's take a fresh look. This is a fresh look. And believe it or not, spring's coming. And we'll start all over again. So thank you very much.